My name is Gail Collier. You're working very hard and doing a fabulous job. I want to remind you that 7th grade advanced is preparing your students for Algebra 1 next year. Since they came to me, they didn't have a lot of grades, so I'm working on making sure I can get them enough grades so that any 1 or 2 grades does not adversely affect their grade point average. We will be having homework. What I do is after we go over the lesson, we have an assignment. If they don't finish the assignment, then it becomes homework. We will be having daily quizzes and tests, and the students will be well aware of when those are going to happen. And again, I want to try to get a few more of those in there to help out their grades. Remember that we have formatives, which is going to be their homework. Those count for 40% of their grade. And then quizzes and tests or any other kind of project would be a summative, and that would count for 60% of their grade. Remember that if you see a diagnostic test, that those are for data gathering purposes and do not affect the student's grade point average. If you would like to get in touch with me, please find me on the DeLand Middle School website, GMKOHLIE at volusia.k12.fl.us. I also have a phone in my classroom, so if you'd like to call, please keep in mind that I don't answer the phone during classes while I'm with the children. But if you would like to call me from 8:15 to, about 8:45 to 9:15, or from 2:30 to 3:15 during my planning period, that number would be 386-822-5678, and my extension is 23022. If you are going to call me, it would be nice if you sent me a little email saying so. That way I can make sure I'm available when you call. I'd like to address a couple things for our live students and for the parents so that you know where everything is. Students in my live classes will have everything in week 1 learning content. I put everything in the same spot so it's easy for them to find. Now, if you're a 7th grade parent, a 7th period parent of a 7th grader, you need to make sure that in this blue highlight, you do the parent acknowledgement forms and send those back to me. You can either send them through email or you can bring them by the school. If you notice, this pink is Unit 1 number sense. That's what we're working on right now. After that, or probably by the time you hear this, we will be beginning in expressions. I'm trying to catch the students up a little bit because they have had a little break in their learning. So we're working real hard to get caught up. So far, they're doing an excellent job, and they are fabulous students. So I think we'll be able to catch up and move along very quickly. After that, we'll be working on equations and inequalities. So if they need anything, it's in week 1 learning content. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. Also, your children, it's very important for your children to make sure they turn in their assignments. I know with the other teacher, they weren't turning in much, but it's very important that they turn in their assignments every single day, either through my email, or they can just turn on their camera and show it to me. I'll take it anyway. All right, please remember that when we're doing a test, your live students must be on camera. If they are not on camera, we cannot give them credit for the test for obvious reasons. So if there's any reason you don't have a camera, you need to let the school know, and they will provide you with a webcam to help you out. So again, the kids are doing a really good job. I'm very impressed with their academics and how hard they're working, even though I've just had them for a few days now. But again, it's so important to turn in that work, whether you're live or you're in class. I hope that we can work together as parents and students and as the teacher to make your child's seventh grade year a successful one and have them ready for Algebra 1. Good evening.